With Blue from Cleveland right here. He's going home this morning. Saturday morning. He's going home. Let's go ahead and proof him up. We'll go through his obedience. And I don't know if we'll have anybody to show protection this morning, but we'll at least do that when the guy comes to pick him up. But right now, it's early morning. I guess about 6 a.m., 6:30. And I'll show him with traffic. And we'll show him heel, the no pull, slacking the leash. A really good heel on him. I'm gonna take him up here to the truck stop to have more distractions so we can really proof him out. So it's gonna be a little time on the video, but it'll be good to show. All right, now him, I haven't had any problem on him. We had a couple of things that they were specific on with him with the whining. That has stopped. I haven't had any whining at all this week at all. That would kind of wind down in the first couple of days, really. With the digging, I haven't had an opportunity to even see any more digging. Initially, that probably was because of lack of exercise. But since he's been here, we haven't had anything, but he doesn't stay outside. So that might be that issue. He stays inside with me. But when he is outside, and the times I have had him on the tie out and gave him some time to be by himself, I haven't seen that he might have tried that at the beginning, but I really haven't seen any of that. With the chewing, I found out what the trigger was for the chewing. It seemed to be destructive chewing at first, but it ended up being that boredom, that separation anxiety type of issue. Whenever he separated, because he wasn't doing it out of mischievousness. Once I gave him something to chew or something to play with, because he is a baby, then I really lost the mischievous part of it. You know what I'm saying? It kind of got away from that. As long as I paid attention to what was going on, and then I'm doing something with him, he's working. So I think it was out of idleness, out of boredom, that he got into that chewing habit. He will still want to play with some things. He's still a baby. That's how they play. They chew on stuff. But I haven't seen the destructive chewing, like just messing with stuff to mess with it type stuff. Or doing things that you have no business doing type stuff. Car just passed by. You see, it doesn't bother him. We're still on the hill. If you notice, I know there's no pull. He's right on side of me. There's absolutely no pull in the leash. And he's walking with me. And if I stop, he sits. The way I'm holding the camera is a funny angle for you to see it, but he'll sit on the side of me. But you see, he looks up too. And if I stop, he sits. Heel. It's hard for me to hold this and look up while I'm walking. I'm trying not to run into nothing or get run over out here. But I got to come out here where some traffic and some distractions at to show him really doing obedience. If we do it over there in the neighborhood, you're not going to see any distractions. That's not going to show anything to me. I like to show it with distractions to prove that he really will do it. If they won't do it with distractions, they won't do it. But without distractions, it's easy to do anything without distractions. Okay. He's doing a little smelling now. He normally doesn't do too much of that. I don't allow the sniffing the ground thing. But there's a stranger coming up, so he's kind of smelling from a stranger. We have a stranger coming up. And that's that recognition of a stranger. He acknowledges all strangers now once we started doing the protection. Now, he's not going to become aggressive just because the person walks by me. But if I give him the turn on word, he will automatically not allow this person to approach me. But he acknowledges all strangers. He will not let a stranger approach you without acknowledging him. But that's a part of the protection. And he's an excellent protection dog. His instincts are extremely pronounced in that area. And he's extremely suited for the job in which he is entailed. He's a good personal protection dog. He's a good one. Really good instincts. He's a good one, man. Really good dog. Good attitude, good mind on him. Real good mind. Real good mind. Good instincts for the work. and he likes to do the work. Don't lose any attitude or don't lose any enthusiasm with long works. And I haven't seen him back down or quit from anything that seemed to be difficult, showing that he likes to work and that he just, even with the boredom, that's how you really find out if they don't like it, when they get bored. Anybody likes something that's exciting or has my attention. What happens when I get bored, when it's boring? How do I feel about it when it's boring? He keeps his enthusiasm, so you can tell he's not looking for the excitement. He actually understands the job, and his instincts pick up, and he kind of goes with that. See, still no pulling, good hill, coming up to the freeway and stuff. I'll start showing more things on the surroundings. Now, I don't have him looking in my face as we heal, because he's a protection dog. I have him looking around for things that he may need to look out for. Now, some people will have a dog looking their face on the hill. That's on the field, the obedience field. In real life, if he's not looking around, how are you going to see something coming, If you're looking in my face, how are you going to tell me if it's some danger or something going on around here, So I have him looking around. Now, he does acknowledge anybody or anything that walks up or comes up around me. And that's not on accident, that's on purpose. That's the purpose of a protection dog. If he would not acknowledge these things, he would not be a very good protection dog, now would he? Okay, we're getting close to some action now. Come on, let's get out of the rocks. I'm gonna save your feet. Gotta use the bathroom. Oh, we gotta use the bathroom. I'll show y'all where we at. Up here by the freeway. You had to use the bathroom, that's all right. Gonna get some distraction work done. Show you what it is and get back to the house. All right, son. All right, dump that out, let's go. Good boy, Blue. I think his name is Bubba, man. I've been calling him Blue lately. His stop word is blue. His turn off word is blue. So I kind of been using it as his name, but I don't call him by his name like that. That's just how I describe him. So I haven't tried to teach him a name that is his name or anything like that. But I keep saying it. That's why I'm mentioning it now. I think his name is Bubba. To be honest with you, but I command him without using his name. So I haven't did any confusion on that issue at all. But I know his turn-off word is blue. Because when he comes alive, boy, he comes alive. He comes alive for real. And we can turn him off with blue. So I say. We'll find out in a minute. But that's just this guy. That's not the gist of his training. That's just one little safety net that we have into his training. That blue thing. That's like a safety net. But we'll see. I know, but we shall see. More bathroom break? Oh, come on, man. Well, at least he's dumping it out. We're almost there. You ain't have to worry about that on the ride home. You can be empty on the ride home. Yeah, because he goes home this morning. So I wanted to do a film right before the guy gets here. And then we'll do a film after the guy gets here. Sit. Heel. All right, now we're into the distraction zone now. He's kind of bumping into me a little bit, so because it's getting really hectic up here. Now, I don't have any problem with that, because what he's doing is he's making sure he doesn't lose me with the excitement, with the distraction, okay? Because when he gets up, you see he's still looking around, his head's up, he's still out there, and his body he'll make contact with me. But he's keeping to make sure he knows where I am. And that's cool, that's a little trick that I allowed him to do. He's getting a little bit enthusiastic now because he sees the distractions coming, so he's kind of knowing we're about to do some work. Like I said, he gets excited about it. He's still on side of me. No pull in it. I'm just correcting on this. The little pops, that's for me. I see his eyes, I see his mannerisms. I see him picking up his enthusiasm, and I'm just calming him down a little bit. Just calm it down, just calm it down. Keep him level-headed. I don't need him to get excited. But you know how it is. Anytime you're doing something new and then you going it's like going to basketball practice or something, you know. You get your adrenaline up a little bit when you know it's time to go to work. Same thing with him. Just a little, gets pumped up a little bit knowing it's time to go to work. Still no pull, right beside me. He's really good on his heel and stuff. I haven't had any problem with any of those things. We're gonna work the regular obedience and the stay up here at the truck stop with a distraction. Make sure you use the bathroom real good, huh? Should have emptied you out before I started this. I didn't think about that. I'm trying to, it's cold out here right now. It's probably one of the coldest days of the year. It's first real cold day. So I'm a little distracted, I guess. I wasn't prepared the morning to be so cold. But anyway, it's finna get loud, y'all. It's finna get loud. All right, it's finna get really worse than that now. Cause we're up here at the truck stop. I'm just getting him ready to work, putting little pops on that. I'm reminding him to calm himself down because you see his enthusiasm now. You can see it perked up. We're around people now. Now, he's still not going to do anything. He's still going to be a good guy and all that. But if they get out of line, I got something to show y'all this morning. We'll see. They don't know what's going on, and we won't tell them because what I'm looking for is everybody to act normal, and we'll see what we can get out of him work-wise. Okay. I'm gonna do a couple of little things with him. There's not so many people outside right now. The rock in my shoe. That's no good. All right. I'm gonna put him up here, give him a stationary place. Come up here. Come around. Sit. Man, I wish I could take off my shoe. I'm scared, it's cold. Stay. Drop the leash on him. We'll back up on the stay. And we'll show you, this is we show the heel, the sit, and the stay. I'll show the down, and that'll be the end of his things. He's listening to me say that word. He almost did it too. I'll bring it back on him. We'll show it in the succession. But, you know, traffic up here, truck stop. We got a sit, stay, and I'll put distance on the stay. We got trucks coming in, a lot of distractions. Sit. Truck will pass by him. Great distraction, great distraction. Great distraction. I put some more distance on him. We'll put more proof on this stay. Quite a bit of distance on him to show that it's a really good stay. His obedience is really nice. No problem with the obedience. You know, there will be certain corrections because it's still a new thing to him and the acclimation between the handler. Sit! That's what I want to see. Boy. He almost moved on me. I see he's noticing how far I'm getting from him. I'm putting a little bit, probably more distance than I probably should. Because this is, of course, he's on leash training, you know, and I'm just doing this. This is just extra, just to show how well he's done obedience. You know, this is not even a part of what was paid for. This is just extra to show how much quality this dog has. Because he's been doing on leash training. That's what they pay for. They pay for on leash training. But if you notice, I got, man, almost 100 yards, seem like, on this guy right now. And he's in a sit stay, in a great deal of distance, in a perfect sit. You know what I mean? And that's just showing the quality